Oh, I have to tell you what happened this morning. I went out to check my mail like I do every day, and there was a letter in there. All it said is, "To my friends and family." I looked at the return address, and it just said, "A cowboy in heaven." I opened it up, and I began to read it, and this is what it said. At the gates, I met St. Peter, but the gates, they were swinging doors. And inside the room, it looked like an old saloon with sawdust on the floor. And through the air played country music, and I could hear my favorite songs. And every one I ever loved and lost was inside, and we all sang along. I turned back toward St. Peter, and I said, I just don't understand." He smiled at me so gently, and then he reached out for my hand, and he welcomed me to heaven, and he said, "Your faith is what you see. This will be your new forever." And the angels, they all sang to me. They sang, "You're a cowboy in heaven," and that's the way it's meant to be. You're a cowboy now in heaven, so go and see your family. Your life, it began the day you died. Now giddy up and get inside, 'cause you're a cowboy in heaven now, and it's time to meet your destiny. As I walked through those swinging doors, my heart was beating fast. Reminders everywhere I looked of the life that now had passed. See, the life I lived was the life I loved, where the Lord had assured me every need. My hat, my horse, my boots, my harmonica, and of course the good book that I took time to read. Everyone inside had died, yet today they were all living and singing songs and carrying on like all their sins had been forgiven. I turned back to look for St. Peter. He just smiled at me and waved. Right then I knew that God's promise was true, and the life that I loved had been saved. See, I'm a cowboy in heaven like I always prayed to be. I'm a cowboy in heaven, still in awe at all I could see. My life began the day I died, 'cause now here on the other side, I'm a cowboy in heaven. But why would God do this for me? The whole place got real quiet, till I heard someone say, "The Spirit is upon us. Let us all join hands and pray." Then suddenly in front of me a vision had appeared. A man I'd never met before, in a robe and with a beard. He told me that he'd been watching and what a good job I had done, and he put his arms around me and he said, "I love you, son." I've never felt such joy before, complete and utter bliss. I knew that I was home for sure when Jesus told me this. He said, "You're a cowboy in heaven now, and this is what I choose for thee. You're a cowboy in heaven where your soul is now set free. Your life, it began the day you died, and now you'll walk alongside by me. You see, you're a cowboy in heaven, all because you believed in me." I would imagine your letter will arrive in the next couple days, but thought I'd share mine with you. I didn't get to know the man too well, met him a couple times, but two things always stood out in my memory. One was, I believe he wore a cowboy hat. And the other, I remember sitting there listening to him play the harmonica. It would be nice to hear it again, but I imagine he's playing up there now. He's a cowboy in heaven now,